Welcome to this episode of Mugshot Monday. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and my co-host, Zay. What's
What's
up,
up?
Zay?
What's up? Chilling,
How are you,
chilling. What's
man?
up, Papa?
I'm doing
How you
great,
doing?
man.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
What's good, everybody? Deadly, what's good with you, man? Tommy, what's up, man? David,
What's good, peeps?
Tommy, you're late, Staxx. 2 minutes, man. I was 2 minutes late on this one. How was your weekend, bro?
The Giants got whooped.
Hey, man. Sometimes, right?
Yeah, can't win them every week.
No. So,
How about
big.
yourself?
I just been getting ready. It's my mother's birthday's coming up, so I'm gonna surprise her with a present. And I've been getting ready. My sister's having a baby, so I'm gonna be another uncle, man. So shout out to my sister.
Nice, congratulations on this.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be around Christmas time, so it's pretty dope, you know. What's up, Finn Freak? How are you, man? So today we're going to talk about a couple of these crazy mugshots and a couple of these crazy stories. But we were talking earlier on the phone, man. There's some crazy shit going on over in
Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah, I didn't even I didn't even really look into it. What was going on? I'm gonna look it up right now. Colorado Springs shooting.
Colorado Springs,
LG
Colorado.
LGBTQ club shooting suspect faces murder and hate crime charges. Court records show. All right, let me see. I got a thing here from CNN, so let's pop this up. There's a little video to go with it. You know, I never disappoint. So here we go.
Friday, the biggest World Cup showdown kicks off on Fox. Christian Pulisic leads the Stars and Stripes against the unstoppable Harry Kane.
Hey, what's up, Claudio?
Morning. You know, you were talking just moments ago about the shooter. Here's what we know about him. He's been identified by police, and this is the alleged shooter, as 22-year-old Anderson Lee Eltrich. According to police, he was subdued by one or two individuals who were inside Club Q. Shortly thereafter, he was taken into custody and he was transported to the hospital. No charges have been filed at this point in time. Background, it is believed that he is the same individual who was arrested after a bomb threat in 2021.
What?
Colorado Springs grieving after police say a gunman stormed one of the only LGBTQ clubs in the community.
The motive of the crime is part of the investigation, and whether this was a hate crime is part of that investigation.
The club, writing in a statement, Club Q is in shock and in deep mourning. We condemn the horrific violence that shattered an evening of celebration for all in the LGBTQ community of Colorado Springs and our allies. The shooting lasted only minutes, with police detaining the suspect shortly after the first 911 call. Police have identified the suspected shooter as 22-year-old Anthony Eltrich. Police say he entered the club just before midnight on Saturday and began shooting immediately with a long rifle. Weapons were found at the scene.
At least one, possibly two very heroic individuals who subdued this guy appears to have taken his handgun. He had a handgun with him and used it to disable him. But for that, as tragic as this incident is, it's a horrible crime. It could have been much, much worse.
And now More details are emerging about the suspected shooter, including a 2021 arrest for felony menacing and first-degree kidnapping.
Yo, why would he even do this, man? Like, it seems. Look, he's coming out of a nice house. He looks like he's in a nice community. Like, I wonder. That was you know what that ding was?
What?
That was when I edit videos, right? I sit there for hours and hours editing different videos. You know, I do this for a living, man. And when they finish, they ding like like it's something done in the oven. It was like ding
Yeah.
ding. I love that sound. You know what that was? It was a interview I did with Ramundi a long time ago, and I got done editing it, and yeah, my turkey's ready. Let's finish this. This is crazy. I just don't understand the thinking in people's heads, man. It says he's the suspect in 2021 bombing threat incident too. So
This is the bomb
according
threat.
to
yeah, this is in June of 2021.
a news release at the time, after his mother says he threatened her with a homemade bomb and other weapons.
This is an act of evil, a horrific act. Colorado is strong, we're resilient, but this is really a time of need for so many people that were directly affected by this.
The shooting has left the LGBTQ community here devastated.
For a lot of people like myself, we don't have families, so LGBT people really need somewhere that is a safe space, and Club Q gave that to us.
My hopes is that we come out strong from this. We show the communities that don't want LGBT people to be out and about. We show them that we are here. We aren't going and hiding in a hole. We are staying strong, and we are continuing to fight for it, and we don't give up.
Now, authorities here have not released the names of the victims, but the parents of one of the victims telling the Denver Post that their son died. Take a look at his picture. This is Daniel Aston. Again, this is his parents telling the Denver Post that he died, that he was a bartender at Club Q, that he had moved to this area to be closer to his parents. Now, as for the
Yo, did they catch this guy? They did, right? Because it said that he faces charges.
The bomb threat dude. The bomb threat dude is the dude.
But they caught. He didn't get killed in the shooting at the club, right? Like
he got injured.
Caught?
He got injured, yeah, and caught.
Motive, Don. Investigators are not sharing what they do know, but the district attorney did say yesterday during a press conference that this is being investigated through the lens of a hate crime. The DA also saying that he's working with the U.S. Attorney's Office, that the FBI is investigating. The point here being that whether it's state charges or federal charges, it's about finding justice for the victims.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's insane, bro. Like, I just don't understand.
Senseless shit.
Yeah, I don't understand people, man, you know? I don't understand. Hold on, I got the echo. Boom. So we're gonna go over some of these crazy mugshots, man. Try to lighten up the mood a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know you remember this guy. Let's see if you remember this guy. You know, got to put people on blast every once in a while. Who remembers this guy? Jesse Smollett. Remember he did the thing in Chicago, the fake hate crime he had participated in. Smollett was found guilty. Yeah, you didn't hear about that? So he hired these two like Albanian type dudes or Russian or whatever they were. They were bodybuilder guys. So they hired him. They hired him to they put a noose around his neck and tried to make it like it was a hate crime, like two white guys did it to him. And he was in like a rich part of Chicago. So he ended up getting caught, man. And he was found guilty and convicted of 5 of 6 felony counts of disorderly conduct from December 2021 and in March of 2022. He was arrested, 150 days in jail, followed by 30 months of probation, and he was ordered to pay $120,000 in restitution, addition to a $25,000 fine. Empire actor was charged with making false reports to the police in January 2019. Smollett claimed that he was the victim of a racist and homophobic attack in January 2019 and was later accused of staging the incident. He pleaded not guilty to the charges and continued to deny orchestrating the attack even after he was sentenced. Even after, like, he admitted, he was trying to deny the shit the whole way through, man. Like, after still. He admitted it? I don't know if after he admitted, but after he was found guilty, like, it was found out that he was lying, and he's still trying to say, I didn't do it. You know, one of those. Dude's got problems, man. Crazy. Issues. I was just right in Chicago, right near where that happened earlier this year. That's what's up. Next year, man, I plan to travel quite a bit, bro.
Where's some spots?
I'm gonna go to California next year.
No doubt
That's
about
definitely a spot. I'm going to Cali. I'm gonna go to Florida. You know, I'm gonna hit up some spots I haven't been. I've been to Cali before, and I've been to Florida. It's just been a long time, so I want to go back. You been to Cali, man?
No. Texas, Florida, PA.
I've never been to Texas.
Jersey, South and North Carolina.
Just drove through there, man.
Pennsylvania, Jersey, upstate New York, New York City, Mass, Long Island, Rhode Island.
You're going on the road? I'll go to Cali with you,
the whole
Cindy.
East Coast.
Let's go, Cindy. I was in Cali in 2001. Been to San Diego. It's nice out there, bro. Really nice. Like, the weather's perfect. Rains like what? Once every 5 years.
Where?
I'm in California, San Diego. It's like perfect weather all year long.
Damn.
I will definitely go. 100%. I don't play games. I'm about it. You guys all know I follow through with things. Shout out to Brian's Angels. I was just over there volunteering the other day, and I've never been, and I always wanted to go. It's really nice. You know, like before, when I was traveling before, when I was younger, I didn't really appreciate the landscape of the country. It's like really beautiful to even drive across the country or be on a train. I've been to Illinois, Iowa. I went down the Mississippi River, man. Like Huckleberry Finn. I really did, bro.
Been to Vegas many times.
I've never been there. How is it in Vegas, man?
Celine Dion's paralegal for many years. Oh, I never went. That's what I'm reading off what time you put. Well, Vegas, no big bugs.
Yeah, I want to go to Vegas, man. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, but you heard what he said, no big bugs. Yeah, right. They got flying roaches.
We're inside the desert, right? They got big ass shit in the desert,
Vegas.
man. They put people in the desert they never found again.
Forget about it.
Get caught cheating on a card game or something, man, you're done. Forget about it. Shout out to William Steele, man. Inmate to roommate. Go check out that show. It's funny as hell, man. No, I didn't go down the river with my dad. He died before I went down. I went down with his ashes. With me and my father's ashes went down the river.
You're not scorpions, etc.
Yeah, man. If you fall asleep out there, they'll crawl in your clothes, right, to get
They got
warm and
camel
shit.
spider. They got camel spiders out there. They got some
Yeah,
sick
no
stuff.
thanks, man. I would still go.
I mean,
I'd still
centipedes.
go. I'd still go. Yo, I found a mugshot I wanted to show you. It's pretty funny, man. This dude's shirt. What possesses you to wear a shirt like this to court is beyond me. If I could find it. Right here. Warning, I do dumb things. Yo, if you go to court, man, you want your t-shirt to be on your side. You know what I'm saying? You want your t-shirt to be on your side. Yo, Claudio, what's up, man? Claudio Perry, justice for Alan Kaiser. Don't worry, this week I'm going in. I'm going to be doing some shows about Sammy the Bull. I got a whole bunch of information. I'm doing something about Sammy the Bull. And remember when that series came out with Sammy and the last one they had? It was called The Last Gangster, I think it was. So I have a copy of that. And I'm going to review The Last Gangster this week. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. And we're going to catch Schmiegel out and all of his little rat lion whisker lies. We're going to read between the rat lies.
Who's Schmiegel?
Sammy the Bull. Schmiegel. Jeff, what's good with you, man? You know Jeff. You know Jeff from high school?
Bokart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff, man. This dude. There's such thing as the truth in advertising. Awkward. Should be a shoo-in when he went viral in 2015 wearing a shirt during his mugshot. Warning, I do dumb things. The Texas man was arrested for DUI. It was quite the experience. This man was on his 9th arrest for driving drunk.
Damn.
Meaning he could now be charged with felony under Texas law. So it almost goes with his arrest and book wearing the shirt that says, warning, I do dumb things. No argument there. This dude, man, crazy. Sarah Seawright. Another entry into the Mugshot Hall of Fame is Sarah Seawright, who the internet dubbed Prison Babe after her attractive booking photo went viral in 2016. According to the Huffington Post, in late April of that year, Seawright was arrested for no-show in a court appearance that was related to a previous arrest. A week later, a Trumbull blog called Ugly Plastic, which devoted entirely to cute mugshots of good-looking women, posted her mugshot to the internet, responded with heart emojis galore. Twitter comments included, "She can kidnap me any day," or put her on house arrest with me, either ignoring or not caring that she has prior rap sheet for adorable activities of robbery, kidnapping, and battery, tampering with evidence. Seawright, meanwhile, seems shocked by the sudden viral fame, posting on her Facebook, "This shit is crazy." She seemed quite fine with it, although posting her email address to her Instagram, since removed, for anyone who wanted to book her for an appearance. Just putting it out there that she would love to be on the Wendy Williams show. Her Instagram is both private and email, and many of her posts about fame and going on TV have been deleted. It seems to be content more anonymous, babe. So she wants to be on TV, man. That's her goal. I don't think this is the way to do it. This is that. What was he? Model. 2014, he was arrested for assault after attacking someone going as Fox News reporter for Halloween. His reasoning was, as he apparently yelled rather loudly, "I hate Fox News," did not because going on a TV reporter might be the most boring costume idea of all time. His mugshot, according to TMT, CNN, spotlights the dreadlock cray, whatever that means, cheekbones, piercing eyes, and a hint of danger that makes the internet go gaga. Sure enough, people fell in love with Corey, his name is. Even the beautiful mugshots go viral, don't normally feature suspects smiling. After all, going to jail? Sarah Fury apparently felt differently, grinning from ear to ear in her mugshot, November 2015. Arrest, possession, as detailed, who was nabbed with 31.5 grams packaged cocaine, 126 grams of high-grade marijuana, 26 tabs of ecstasy, methamphetamine, and 60 doses of a drug similar to LSD. Her happiness quickly went viral, as sites dubbed her the world's cutest drug kingpin. She's facing a maximum of 215 years in prison.
Damn.
Nobody smiles at a sentence that long. Holy shit, man. She's facing a long time, bro.
Now she comes for money.
She'll probably get out of it. I saw another mugshot recently where the chick had blood all over her and she just killed her boyfriend or something, man.
Damn.
Weirdos.
What the hell?
Angela Green, aka Jane Brown. It takes a certain kind of confidence to basically tell the cops to go screw themselves while they're taking your mugshot, but Angela Green has more than enough of it. In July 2014, according to 1B Times, Green was staying at Quality Inn in Ohio and refused to leave at her scheduled checkout time. Cops were summoned, who told her she would need to leave or pay for another night. She refused to do either, so they arrested her. Come mugshot time, Green just felt extra cheeky and gave the camera a duck face. Yo, there's one dude here. He's got like ooh, look at this dude's ear, man.
Oh. He must have met Tyson.
So, yeah, man, he must have. At this point, cops have to know this is a weird mugshot online. They're all but inviting internet to virtualize it. How do you explain Lucas William Vincent, whose mugshot invite more ear jokes than a roast on Van Gogh?
Oh my gosh.
2017, New Zealand's Vincent was set to show up in court for assault charges, but he didn't. So the local police shared his mugshot and showed his left ear looking significantly unwhole, like someone took scissors to it. The internet, as you might expect, went crazy, sharing the mugshot over 17,000 times. They didn't do it because Vincent was wanted and dangerous. They did it because his ear was striking. Comments going on, cop a earful when your mother finds out what you did. This is what happens when you live irresponsibly.
That's messed up. When you live irresponsibly.
Does anyone have a distinguishing feature, or should I watch for? Hopefully, New Zealand police learned valuable lesson. Never ask the internet for anything serious. Many mugshots are cute. Suspect comes right out and says Alyssa Bathrick, just as suspect, however. She was arrested November 2014 on charges that she wanted to distribute Xanax. Her mugshot might not have gone anywhere except that herself took to Twitter to talk about it. She posted her booking sheet along with her pic, which following commentary surrendered herself at 7 a.m. and got released at 11 a.m. Fuck what you heard, my mugshot cute. She posted on her TikTok, fuck what you heard, my mugshot cute. Based on many retweets, people definitely agreed. People commented with the lines, you got arrested for stealing my heart. Cutest mugshot ever. Cute mugshot and brown, nice brows. We went over this one before. Pretty enough. Heavily tattooed gang member was arrested October 2017, driving with carrying concealed stolen loaded handgun. And her baby was in the car with her. Those people mean when they talk about mother of the child bonding time. She had a gun in the car. Got wide neck.
Yeah, he's all over the internet.
He's in jail right now, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
There was one dude. He had a fucking. Still got a
I know I
parrot.
seen him and some long neck dude make a video of the necks or whatever.
Look at this chick, man.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
oh.
All right. They're not just for sailors or bikers anymore. Some permanent ink on body has become completely mainstream phenomenon, except for facial tattoos, applying pictures and designs to one's face in a niche. I don't know what the fucking word. I can't read that shit. Pursues is seen more in North America. Human curiosity. Talk at people. Ohio woman arrested for assault, theft, drug, police evasion charges. She appearance quite memorable. Neck covered with several tattoos combined to give her overall look. Traditional folk art. The Mexican holiday. That had to hurt around the eyes, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Nick
Holy
Nolte.
shit. Look at this chick's here,
What's that?
bro.
Porcupine spikes?
Before March 2007, she was known as Anna Fletcher, a woman in Memphis, Tennessee, going through a tough period of couch surfing, single motherhood. On March 11th, 2007, she transformed into Mohawk Girl, named for the 12-inch tall hairdo sported in her mugshot taken upon her arrest. I'm staying with a friend who lives 2 turns away on Murphy's, Fletcher told me, referring to the bar where she had been drinking the night in question, which happened to be her 25th birthday.
Crazy
Left
time.
the bar, thought, I'm not that drunk. Sure enough, I got pulled over and probably could have walked. Fletcher didn't think she was driving erratically and wonders if her hairstyle could have caught the policeman's eye through the sunroof of her Chevrolet Cavalier. Didn't have one of those in the breathalyzers test. She blew a .10, and which is .02 above the legal level. she had it sticking out of the sunroof of the car, bro.
That's sick. I wonder how it stood up in the wind.
What do you think about our electric getting doubled the price soon? Shit.
Yes,
Man,
next month.
everything, even when you go to the grocery store, you can't even buy what you used to buy, bro. Like,
Or not next month. It's like from January to June they're doing it. Something like that goes up another 40%.
that's crazy, man. Crazy, bro. Like, how are people supposed to survive? How are you supposed to do anything?
I don't get it, my friend.
Do
And the
this,
song
don't do that.
says
Deadly,
long
can't
headed
you
picky
read the
people.
signs? Fin
Signs,
freak.
signs everywhere, signs popping up the scene. We're breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the
Shout out to
sign?
Chicago Muscle and Deadly, man. I don't need anyone to get a seat, man. This is chatting with Staxx right here, bro. Alright? Fin
And the
freak.
sign says long haired picky people need not apply.
So what else going on out there, bro? Let's see what else is going on. There was a crazy story I wanted to show you. Let me see if I can find it.
Not like that lady getting buried.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
See all these shark attacks?
Yeah, man.
That's scary.
I ain't going in the water. So I won't be getting attacked anytime
A lot of
soon.
great whites.
What about you see Takeoff, man, Jay Prince Jr., you see all the stuff going on with them, bro?
The what?
Did you hear about all the stuff going on about Takeoff and Jay Prince Jr. being involved in all this stuff?
No.
Man.
I heard that he said that so they're not better not hide behind him or whatever.
Yo, Zay is the permanent host on Mugshot Monday.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Don't let the door hit
You know,
you.
I got like what? 4 different shows that I do. I'm always doing shows, bro. And I'm doing one tonight. I got a show that I'm putting together. Shout out to Zebby. Shout out to all them dudes, man. Shout out to AZ Ruction. And I don't want to bring that drama over here, so we're not gonna do that. So go check out the show I'm gonna do tonight. It's gonna be really informative. I'm gonna drop some bombs.
Don't forget the merch.
Don't forget your merch. There was something crazy happened. What the hell was it, bro?
What, the blood all over the wall from that
No,
couch?
no, that was crazy too. Blood seeping out of the apartment.
That means that dude was cutting jugular, Joe.
Yeah, like he would use a K-bar, bro. That's like a military knife.
What's that, a K-bar?
It's like the
Oh,
craziest
the
knife,
Rambo knife?
man. Yeah, it's like one of the Rambo knives. They had no chance, man. Not with that. I'll show that picture. Look at this picture. This is outside of the apartment. See the blood dripping down the wall, bro? Crazy, man. Crazy.
And poor families, man.
I know. And then for them not to have anybody in custody on top of it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. Like, can you imagine if it was my family and they didn't have anybody, bro? Man,
Like,
be bugging, bro.
yeah, I couldn't even imagine, dude.
Yankees for life. What's good with you, man? Let me bring up one of those videos about, let me check about the college students. All right, this is 18 hours ago. Let me see. I want to get the closest one. New evidence, they say. Boom.
No evidence?
That's what they say. Let's see here.
We begin with a Fox News alert. The parents of one of the 4 murdered University of Idaho students are speaking out to Fox News and standing behind her ex-boyfriend, who she called minutes before she was murdered. The 4 were stabbed to death while sleeping in their beds. And the Moscow police chief now says when officers arrived at the home, there were no signs of forced entry. Police also revealing the 911 call that was made about 9 hours after the killing came from one of the roommates' cell phones. Police previously cleared the roommates of any wrongdoing. Kaylee Gonzalez's ex-boyfriend, Jack, was identified as the person she called 10 times the night she was killed. Here are her parents on Lawrence Jones' cross country from just last night.
Wait. Why would she call 10 times, bro? Like, I wonder if she called throughout the night or like all in a row. And if they were sleeping, you know?
They were just about to say it, no?
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to finish playing. Hold on. Let's see.
Love Jack. Absolutely love Jack. We stand behind Jack 1,000%. Jack was Kaylee's boyfriend for many years. They just recently broke up. There was no animosity at all. It was a breakup on Kaylee's point. It was not, they still talked every single day. Kaylee just thought that she needed a little break. They're wasting their time with Jack. And Jack is just as distraught as we are. Jack is our family. Jack is 100%, 2,000% our family.
Okay, wow. So that was the parents seemingly clearing the ex-boyfriend. And first of all, how brave of these people to speak out, to come on television and talk about this. You know, they talked about there being so much evidence that police are looking at, from evidence within the house and even outside of the house. And I want to play a little bit more sound from the parents talking about all of the evidence police are looking at. Let's listen.
They're telling us that there's so much evidence that it's going to take a lot of time to process it all. This wasn't like a pinpoint crime. This person was sloppy.
They have not confirmed that they have DNA from this person. They just said that they have a ton of evidence. It's all digital information, phones pinging off of their residence, somebody's ring cams, and they're combing through that, and also physical evidence from the inside the house.
Bro, whoever did this is
Sean,
scared,
I want to go to you
man.
on this because you touched on this yesterday when we talked about this. You talked about the
Or they
cell
don't
phone
care,
activity that
you
can
know?
be key.
Whoever did that
Now, we
is
know
insane, man. They said
For
they were
real.
sloppy, so they got something that they haven't brought out yet.
And now I keep hearing that the person went through this sliding glass door, was open. And that's how they got caught, man. Let's see what else they say.
the FBI is assisting.
The FBI is involved now,
and
though.
The local police, and they are very good at analyzing this cell phone data. What do you think they can glean?
Well, no, they are good. And so you look at the Moscow Police Department, even the State Police Department of Idaho, you want expertise. You want people who do this every single day.
Yo, I'm going to drop the link. If anyone wants to join us, man, feel free. I'll drop the link and you guys could jump on with us. Chop it up.
I mean, Jimmy tells jokes every day. He's good at it. I don't. I mean, when you do things over and over again, you become proficient. And so to bring the FBI in as the experts, again, I think they're going to do a better job of looking at evidence that the state police and the local police may not be thinking about. Mm-hmm. And again, we talk about the cell phones and the video cameras, looking for DNA. That really matters. And that expertise, I think, is going to make sure that we get a conclusion of this case. And for me, I look at what's been talked about, this crime of passion. I think that matters. You have 4 deceased victims. There's a pool of people that we're going to pull from. There's only that many people that will have passion that can commit a crime like this. It's about narrowing that pool down and figuring out who was the criminal.
Yeah, and as a former state prosecutor, you know the things that they're looking at. What do you guys think about the family all but clearing the ex-boyfriend? Nicole, let me ask you about that.
You know, I think it's interesting. Obviously, they showed their support for this gentleman. They said that their daughter was in a relationship with him for many years, so they feel that they got to know him, felt very close, could never fathom that he would do something such as that. The fact that she did call him so many times that night certainly doesn't implicate him as the suspect. If she knows him very well, why was she calling him? Were there voicemails? Was she calling him because she was scared of something? And she
called him because she missed him. They just broke up. What the fuck is wrong with these people? She missed him. She was calling him. Someone came in the house, killed her. That's what happened. Now they're trying to say the guy did it.
She could have been calling him to tell him what was going on. Like, yo, there's this creep,
Could be, but 10 times, I'm thinking that he didn't want to talk to her. They were fighting, he probably didn't want to talk.
Probably hurt.
Yeah, they were arguing. They were in a relationship.
Wanted his help, or was it late night and she missed this person and was wanting to call him over and over? So I think looking into that a little bit more, obviously this is a tragedy. And one of the things that, the mother said that she had talked to her earlier in the day and she sounded that she was fine. There wasn't anything that she didn't sound in distress. She was having a good day. We saw the pictures. She was at the food truck. So she was obviously okay through the afternoon, through the evening, early into the morning. It wasn't until something happened once she was home. And so as they're sifting through all this evidence, it will take some time, but I think we will be getting a lot more answers in the days and weeks to come.
Yeah, and you mentioned that she had spoken to her daughter just the day before, and she talked about that last night on Lawrence Jones' program. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that.
Kaylee called me on Saturday. My birthday was earlier in the week, and said, Mom, I'll be home on Tuesday, and I'm going to take you out to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's all on me, and we'll celebrate your birthday. And I said, well, I don't know if I believe that, meaning she'd pay, but that sounds great, Kaylee. And I'll see you on Tuesday, honey. And then she sent me a couple pictures of her and Maddie.
Yeah, wow. So to your point, she didn't sound like a young girl in distress over anything. Jimmy, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm optimistic from the standpoint that police are saying there's a lot of evidence. you know, be it DNA, be it digital. I'm optimistic that we'll finally get some answers, but at the same time, I'm frustrated that we don't have them already, because again, it is a narrow pool who would commit this crime. There is a lot of known information at this point, meaning if there is digital evidence, they have it. It doesn't take a week to get it. If the crime scenes, heaven forbid, are sloppy, they have that DNA evidence as well. So, you know, from an optimistic standpoint, I mean, and there's certainly nothing upbeat about the story, you want to believe we're less than 24 to 48 hours from some type of a direction. Because personally, it's surprising. If this went on the 12th of November, and we're sitting here over a week later, knowing how quickly they can geotag phones, knowing how quickly they can turn around DNA evidence, you know, you want to believe we'd have something by now. And my only guess is maybe they do, but they're just trying to make this case concrete before they bring it forward, is what I want to believe.
Yeah, that's
You know,
what
I think it's interesting too. Former
They want to
LAPD
fly all the
Detective
I's and
Mark
cross the
Furman
T's.
indicated that he talked to a student on campus where Kaylee had a stalker that she had talked about a couple months ago. Obviously, that's a person of interest. It's a rarity that you have someone stalk you on campus. If that person existed, obviously that would be a key suspect that you would want to speak to if you're law enforcement.
Well, and one of the things recently in today's era is social media. And so they're combing through not only Kaylee's social media around her, who's liking her posts. And, you know, obviously being a mother, this very upsetting. So she just bought a new car. She was getting ready to go backpacking all across Europe. She was obviously making money somehow. So they're going to be looking at everything, the friends, the social media, but also, you know, where is she working? These are all going to be persons of interest. So I think the pool is very broad when it started, and hopefully they are able to narrow it down at this point.
Well, and to the point of this possible stalker mentioned by former LAP detective Mark Furman, the parents did talk last night about how aware Kaylee was of her safety on campus and off campus. We have a clip of that sound too. Let's listen to that.
Our son went to that college. No, absolutely not.
My daughter was aware of her environment.
Very aware.
She turned her camera on. She would film when she thought somebody was following her out of a mall parking lot or a grocery store.
I mean, she would think somebody was following her, and she would call me and say, "Mom, I think there's somebody following me." And I'm like, "Well, Kaylee, call the police," you know. And then she'd say, "Oh, never mind," you know. Just, I mean, she was aware, you know, and very aware.
You know, Anita, one thing that really struck me during when I heard that last night on Lawrence Jones was, did she have people who we had heard about a stalker? Was she having people who were following her? I mean, how far back does this actually go? And is this as random and as they're making it seem?
Well, that's a great question.
Well, I hear her talk about her daughter being safety conscious and calling her if someone's following her. Listen, my daughter's the same way. And you get a sense of relief maybe that your child is.
It doesn't matter if they were sleeping in the house. No phone call in the world is going to save you. There was nothing anyone can do to save them people out of that situation. And it was just like, what? There's crazy people in the world that do crazy things like that. And mental health is a big part of it. Who knows how, like, the whole reason this all transpired. They're going to catch the person. I have a strong feeling they will, but you never know, man. They haven't caught him yet, so.
Well, like I said, I think that they're, like that dude said, they're dotting, you know, they're making sure they
crossing their T's and dotting their I's.
They're making sure they have a solid case when they do present the evidence, so that so whoever they got on that, they're making sure that that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So
like no ifs, ands, or buts that he's on that video evidence, and then the DNA evidence matches that video evidence. If it does, then whoever that is him.
Have that on
That's
your
what I'm
conscious,
assuming,
man.
from what
That's a high-profile murder. Like, you're gonna be screwed, man. You killed women, like, you're done. You're gonna go to prison. You're gonna be in a bad situation. Just like all these other people that go. Look at the Delphi murders, man. They still don't know really what's going on with all that.
There's a lot, just like that other one that this murder I remember from when I was younger. I don't think ever got solved. The Unforgiven, the HBO documentary, with the 3 boys in the woods.
Yeah,
where
that
they did
I
it,
don't think that one ever got solved either. The
right?
one where they got
Because
convicted and they were
I
all
guess
innocent.
I guess that like the first person of interest was the mother's boyfriend. He wound up dying, and before he died, he was saying like supposedly saying crazy shit like he did it or some shit. So I don't
Crazy,
know, some
man.
crazy shit. Let me shut up. I shouldn't speak without knowing the facts, but I remember something like that to that effect.
Yo, that one of the interviews I found that I did with Ramundi, it's one of the first interviews I did with him. So I think I'm gonna upload it soon. But shout out to Ramundi. He should be coming on with me this week. So don't miss it, man. You know it's always good when Ramundi comes on.
Yeah. What time is it?
So what you got going on, man?
No, just waiting on my daughter.
Anything going on this week, bro?
No, nothing really.
I got some big things dropping this week. Stay tuned. Chatting with Staxx. A lot of good things are going to be dropping. And then by the time we get to Friday, you can forget about it all.
Forget about it.
You know.
Yes. But don't forget the merch.
You can't see the future beyond the next tomorrow. It's true, man, because you don't know what's going to happen. Every day's been a surprise, you know.
Everything's a
And
present for God.
talking about North Korea doing ballistic missile testing and all this other shit. They're trying to blind you with a bunch of Kanye bullshit, and they're not putting the real news in the news. They're trying to blind you with a bunch of bullshit.
It's nice and warm out, 38 degrees.
That's what they do, man. Notice that every time they try with that big shit with some Kanye or all this shit, they're avoiding a big news story that's breaking out that everyone should be aware of. But instead, they want to announce how Kanye West said this or said, who cares? Who gives a shit? Like, look at what's really going on in the world instead of looking at all these people blaming them for everything else that's going on.
That's why BBC got the sickness blues.
The BBC? Yeah, they're on point. But you never know, man. You always get the truth over here. So, stay tuned. A lot of good shit dropping, man. And don't forget your merch.
Don't forget the merch. Pew, pew.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everyone who watches the show. You know, I got some good shit dropping this week. So stay tuned. And tonight, it's going down. Scuzzo ain't safe no more. It's going down. Stay tuned. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. Till next time. Peace.
Zay Crest.